Okay, so we are gonna create an EC2 instance of a web server. Um, to launch on Amazon EC2, we're gonna select here, then we're gonna go to EC2. We're gonna launch an instance, and we're going to check that we are on Virginia. US East 1. Let's make sure, yes. All right, so the name will be web browser, web server, sorry. Web server. The key will be name with the value of web server. Then we're gonna select, or we're gonna choose the Amazon Linux AWS, which comes by default. The Amazon Machine Language, or AMI, will stay the same as a Linux 2023 Amazon Machine Image. We're going to go to instance type. We're gonna select t2.micro. This one provides a wide selection of instances types optimized to fit different use cases. Pair login key. For keeper name required, choose Boki. So we're gonna choose Boki. Network settings. We're gonna press edit. We're gonna select lab VPC. So we are gonna check that is going on public number 1, and then it'll be as a public address, and it is enabled. I'm gonna create a new firewall security. We're gonna call it web server security group. Web server security group. The description will be security group for my web server. Security group for my web server. Now, on the inbound security group rules, we're gonna remove the rule that exists. Configure storage. In the configure storage section, keep the default settings. All right, then we're gonna do advanced details. We're gonna go to termination, and we're gonna enable it. Termination protection. I'm gonna select enable, and then all the way on the bottom, Okay. We're gonna insert the following code. And we're gonna launch the instance. There are not enough free addresses. Subnet, subnet. Okay, sorry about that. Once created the instance, it's gonna be here. We'll see that it's running, and now it's check and everything passed. We're gonna go to web browser. Oh shit. Okay, so we're gonna monitor the instance. I'm gonna do check status. And we have to make sure that system reachability and instance reachability have passed, which they have. We're gonna choose monitoring tab. And we can see, gonna enlarge CPU unit. Sorry, my voice is gone. Here we can check how it's being utilized. The CPU, we can see every 5 minutes, every 5 seconds, or every 1 minute. And this works for all the usage of the instance. Now we're going to go to actions, monitor and troubleshoot, and get system log. Here on system log, we're going to scroll through the output and know that HTTP package was installed from the user data that we added when we created the instance. Here it is. I'm gonna choose cancel to go back. So we're gonna choose web server. And we're gonna go to actions, select monitoring troubleshoot again, and we're gonna get the instance screenshot. And that's it. I'm gonna press cancel to go back. And we're gonna update the security group and access to the web server. We're going to details. I choose web server. Okay, so we're gonna copy the IPv4 address the server. I'll open a new tab. And we're gonna see what happens. So we are not able to currently access the web server because the security group is not permitting inbound traffic on port 80, which is used to which is used for HTTP web request. To correct this, we'll now update the security group to permit web traffic on port 80. So we're gonna go back. In the left navigation, choose security groups. I'll select the web server security group. And we're gonna choose inbound rules. We're gonna edit. And we're gonna add a rule which will be HTTP as a type and source will be anywhere IPv4. I'm gonna save those rules. And let's check if that works. Okay, after checking that everything went good, we're gonna stop the instance. We're gonna select browser, instance state, stop. And we're gonna do a stop. Once it's stopped, we're gonna change the type and enable stop protection. Okay, so we're gonna go to actions, instance settings, and we're gonna do change instance. I'm gonna select small and change. We're gonna resize the EBS volume. We're gonna go to storage. And in the actions, we're gonna go to modify volume. Okay, so once we change it to small, we're gonna go to actions, instance settings, and we're gonna change stop protection. Um, we're gonna select enable and save. When we stop when we stop an instance, the instance shuts down. Whether later start the instance, typically migrate to a new underlying host computer and assign a new public IPv4 address. An instance retain its assigned private IPv4 address when stop an instance is not deleted. Any EBS volumes and the data on those volumes are retained. So we're going to go to storage. I'm going to go to actions. I don't see it. Select the name of the volume. I'll get the option that it says I'm supposed to get an option that says modify volume, but I'm not getting it. Okay, for some reason that I can't figure out, it doesn't let me modify. So once you select this and you go to actions, you should see a modify storage, modify volume, which will allow you to modify the volume size. We were gonna try to do it to 10, but couldn't do it. Now we're gonna go to we're gonna start this instance. We're gonna go to services and service quotas. Service quotas. Choose AWS service. From the menu in the AWS service, financial search for EC2 and choose Amazon Elastic Compute Amazon EC2. In the find place, we'll do running on demand. So we have a lot of on-demand memory instance, VT instance, high memory instances, the managed PC, too many. We're gonna test stop protections in the console, search for the next services, and choose EC2 to return to EC2 console. I'll select the web browser and stop instance. So what? Oh, it hasn't. Has to be 5 minutes to initialize.